Hi guys, and welcome back to Wheelin's World. I hope you guys are doing well and you guys are keeping warm because, as you can see, I took it out. I took it out. Polo neck, everything. Took it out. Let me adjust this quickly. Yeah, way better. So I hope you guys are doing well. So thanks for those who have subscribed. Please keep on subscribing if you haven't. If you're here for the first time, welcome. So today's video is how I almost got scammed. Almost got scammed through Gumtree. So this happened. So it's a story time type of vibes that you'll get here. So guys, I saw this car on Gumtree. I think it was last year, sometime last year. I saw this car on Gumtree, right? It was a Renault Clio. I think it was a 2016. Nice and neat. Okay. Then I was like, I contacted the e-person and it's like, okay, to see the car we can meet at Fourways Crossing. Okay, I'm like, okay, sharp, public space, lots of people, so it's safe. Okay, go to Fourways, nah? I go to Fourways Crossing. It was quite busy. I think it was a Saturday. Go to Fourways Crossing. Wait for the car as always. I'm early. Okay, then the guy comes. It was, I don't think it mattered what color or whatever, but it was an African guy. I think he was a foreigner. But he was dressed like super neatly. Guys, don't be fooled by how people dress. Anyways, dressed super neatly, and then he came. First thing that I asked was, what's the reason for selling the car? That's always the first thing I ask. What's the reason for selling your car? It's like, no, me and my wife, my fiance, we're getting married, or we just got married. I can't remember, but it was something married. They were newlyweds, whatever, etc. They want to like, they bought a house now and they want to let it low, so one car will be fine. Story long story short, I looked the car, viewed the car, very nice, keeping my face all straight up, very professional. Not giving too much away because hey, I also don't know. But what is this? So view the car, and then this is where the story gets interesting. This is where it gets interesting. Then another car get like parks like right, not at the back of us, but like just at like the side. And this is the same car but a different model, and a white lady. I she's probably like 60, 61, 62. Then she comes out. Busy body. Why would a white person now come here to us? This lady, she comes to us. She can see I'm looking at the car, whatever, and the guy is standing there. She comes and she's like, "Oh, you're looking at the car?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, it's a really nice one. I have the older. Then she points to one. I also have one, the Renault Clio, but that is the older one. How do you even know your age is the older one? Anyways, the thing is, guys, I'm from Cape Town. I'm also woke. Those people out there thinking, "How they're busy with," but they got it wrong. So then I'm like, okay, this is weird. Why would a white lady come to a people of color and just talk randomly? She's like, oh no, if I may ask, how much is he selling it for? Busybody. I know this whole thing was sketched out. That time I was like, but I was just like still keeping it in my zone, whatever. But I already knew, hi. This is a whole storyline, yeah. Probably got paid, and then she's like, how much? She's like, oh, not bad. Almost like wanting that's guys, be careful, that is a trick. It's almost like she also wants to be interested now almost have to play fast to get this car. No, be woke of things like that. So I was like, yo. So I was like, no, thank you, okay, beautiful car. And then I said, I'll get back to you, because you never get back to them there on that spot. You look at the car, all neutral, ask all the questions, etc. When last was the car service? Do you have the papers? All that stuff. You ask that stuff. Even though people fraud, you ask all that stuff. Then I waited like one day, and then I got back to him, and then it seemed like this guy was in a rush. Now all of a sudden, can you please give me an answer, because the car is standing at the garage. I'm like, it's like, no, sorry, thank you, but I'm not interested. Bah! They're thinking they're busy with the wrong person, but they're forgetting. With Cape Town people, you don't play. But yeah, just be woke up. Woke up. just be woke out there, guys. That's all I wanted to say. um I don't see a problem buying cars on Gumtree, etc. I actually have, I think I must put that on my resume. I must put that on my resume that I'm actually a god seller, a dealer, whatever. I'm good at that. I have sold my, I've got my brother's car on Gumtree. I sold my mother's car on Gumtree, né? And that guy, a dealership bought it from us. That guy was so impressed with the way I handled things. He was like, "You must come and work for me." I'm like, I should actually put that on my resume, hey. But yeah, and I actually also bought my recent car on Gumtree. So you must just be very, very, very careful. Yes, I took a risk. I went by myself, but I went to a public place. I had all the questions. I researched. Yeah, I researched so much. I also kind of try to. You must put on your FBI cap when you go into a situation like that. You must put on your investigator cap, your FBI cap, whatever. I put on all their caps. My Cape Town cap also. Must put on all their caps when you're dealing with things like this, because the thing is, through dealership, yeah, it's quick, honest, da, 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 da. But when it's someone that you don't know, because we can't trust anyone, you can't trust anyone. You must make sure that you go into this thing knowing that, okay, this is what I want, A, B, C, D, E. And if your instinct, guys, go with your instinct. If your instinct is telling you, nah, something is off, leave it. Leave it, especially in situations like this, because your instinct never lies. Even with boyfriends and relationships. But with this specifically, when you're buying something from someone that you don't know, your instinct is probably God talking to us inside, and the angels coming through there. But yeah, just be careful. But I almost got scammed. Almost. But God is looking out for his children. So stay woke. Not saying now don't ever buy anything on Gumtree. Like I still got it. Very, very honest people. And I asked all my questions, all the documents. So yeah, that's all. I just wanted to, hopefully you learn something, because I know a lot of people are probably scared. But yeah, that is all. Story time done. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. I know it's only Thursday today, but yeah, I'll put it out Friday. And yeah, until next time, bye.